If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC 25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay, guys, so today we're going to check out the new evolution. We just finished the review for Thierry Henry, so be sure to check it out if you guys haven't already. So, I think the evolution today, guys, I believe there is... Because I never see these things when I do this review, right? I just check it out afterwards. It's funny because people, they're like, yo, we gotta tell Inception before he does the video. We gotta tell him. But he's not gonna know. There's an SBC and there's an evolution for it. So it's like there's two, but you can get it from either or. So let's say you have fodder in your club. It's right here, right? So it's 98.5k. Honestly, 98.5k SBC, pretty good, right? If you have like a lot of fodder just chilling in your club, you just send it in here, and some of the improvements that you could do on some of these cards is actually quite nice. But we're gonna be taking a look at them, right? Because some people sometimes overhype cards, and then but we'll see, right? But this is good. This is a good SBC at 98.5k, and then the evolution in itself. Oh. I was like, is this free? What? It's good that they actually put both of them here. Well done, well done. Yeah, you do pay 100k for it. I was about to say, I'm like, excuse me? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, yeah, let's check out some of the stuff that you can get from this evolution, right? Wait. Oh, for a second, like for half a second, I'm like, do they give different stuff? That'd be a little bit weird. Okay, so you get... Well, Finesse Shot Plus would definitely be really nice. So if you're Finesse Shot Plus, Strong Foot to opposite side wouldn't be as bad anymore because you're 5-star, 4-star, right? Or it depends if you're 4-star, 5-star. That'd be sick too, to be honest. You get a First Touch, a Trivela, a Quick Step, a Flare, a Rapid, Playstyle Plus. And then general stat improvements. I think this one's pretty good. It depends who you can choose, because the one that's like trending the most is Vinicius Jr. So let me just take a look at this card for a second. Okay. I mean, to pay 100k for this, Quick Step, Finesse Shot Plus with a 5-star, 5-star, I'm not like completely against this, because this card on a Hawk, which just feels kind of wasteful just because it doesn't really touch his physical that much, but like the way that it generally formats his shooting is nice. That's what I'm looking at, right? Is it weird that I kind of still want to give him an engine? Is that weird that I still want to do that? You know why? Because like dribbling would be nice if I improved it, because this general area is a little bit better for the current meta, like responsive wise. But then again, he is in the side positions. Do you get different positions as well, or let me see here? So Vinicius is a trending one. So you get what? You get finesse shots, then you get like stat improvements and shooting and stuff. I see. I mean, either way, you're gonna go in the direction of Hawk or Engine. Finesse shots where it makes me want to give him a Hawk more. If it was a driven shot instead, then I would probably be okay with the lower shot power. Very similar situation to Thierry Henry, right? But I mean, yeah, the improvements are nice. At this point, maybe he needs a little bit more play styles, but he still looks decent though. Like finesse with a 5-star, 5-star is cool. Quick Step is still cool. And then Quick Step with a Rapid is cool. First Touch as well. So technically speaking, in the sided position, he would still do a decent job, especially since a lot of people still play 4-2-1-3, right? Because to be honest, it feels like the most usable formation in the game. So yeah, it's one option, but I don't know if that'll be my top option, to be honest with you guys. I kind of want to see more things here. SBC, well, this doesn't matter because it's the same thing. So Kaka. Kaka's trending? Really? You know what's interesting about this evolution? A lot of these cards, it looks very similarly formatted to Thierry Henry, where it makes me want to give them an engine to improve the dribbling. Because with Kaka especially, yeah, I would feel it. Because like, dude, this card right here, I think on my accounts right now, I gave him a Hawk chemistry style. And because, you know, the way that it, you know, just generally boosts the shooting. Because this, I have the loan card. I think it's this card that's the loan. They give you this loan card for something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, with this card on a Hawk, like his dribbling sometimes still irritates me from time to time because he's 6'1", right? He's a bigger dude. With this card, I don't know. I feel like the engine, again, can improve him so that it makes his dribbling more responsive. You are turning him into a 5-star player. Roles-wise, he has... I wouldn't necessarily just want to use Playmaker. I think if they gave him Shadow Striker plus, that would have been really cool. But regardless, the ability to use him in that way is nice because finesse shots on either side would be good. And then the rapid for the running with the quick step would also be good. Because if I wanted to use him on the right-hand side with a Shadow Striker, I could do that. Playmaker wouldn't be horrible, but because he's like more physical in his dribbling, I don't know if that dribbling would be a little bit more annoying to work with. More debatable, I would say. Definitely more debatable. Sorry, just gonna be checking out some more cards here. But yeah, Kaka, I like the improvement on him because, like, for me personally, I've always tried out Kaka and a Hawk, and it's always that dribbling that just irritates me. But I think on the engine, there's definitely more of a success rate over there, right? So, yeah. Let's see here. So we have Neymar as the other one too. You can do Neymar double from this evolution. Really? So, okay. So it's just like whichever one. You could do like this one. This Neymar is double of this. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Why does this card have low things like that in general? Dang, he does. Holy, I didn't even realize that. I tried out a Neymar on somebody's accounts, like the evolution. Like I was like, nah, I'd rather use some other cards, to be honest. Like he's 5-star, which is cool, but it's like one of those evolutions that you improve where it's like, all right, you know, I can use Neymar that's a little bit more improved for sure. I don't know, the way that this card is formatted, like even with the double improvements, like again, and we talk about it as if we don't know what their evolutions are going to be like in the future because they could still upgrade, of course, right? But with this one, marksman chemistry style, I mean, you still have like lower pace, so it's like, okay, I want to give him a Hawk, and I get it. Neymar has his body type and stuff, but sometimes, guys, like the reaction stuff being lower is a little bit annoying. You know what's funny? I use this card. Someone had this card, I think, as a cam shadow striker. So then I used him in the side position on the right-hand side. And brother, every single time I got bullied by Theo Hernandez. Every single time, right? So stuff like that. Like, even if you do the dribble guys, those guys are so aggressive, so strong to, like, push you off. That's kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, Nico Williams. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. 5-star weak foot Nico, eh? Which roles do you have? So right mid, inside forward, left wing, left mid. I like this one a little bit more. I think this one should be a higher option. I think people, when they look at these cards, it's like really, really 5-star base. But Nico, generally speaking, has nice base mechanic stuff, right? So in his case, quick step rapid, base card stats for pace already at 98-97, which I think is great. I would probably still go in the direction of giving him a dribbling boost regardless, because he does still dribble a little bit differently. So giving him a finisher would still make him a nice card, to be honest. There is also the potential of even giving him a marksman and then just working with the balance part of the card being on the lower side, but then you give him a physical boost just like for extra strength. That you would have to try out, because sometimes when you boost the actual physical stats, guys, it doesn't really feel that relevant in game if the stats are not that high, right? But you know how agility and balance is in this game. When you boost that part of the card, it makes a little bit more of a difference in regards to responsiveness, right? Especially in this case because of the general shooting boost, right? Because it gives him a little bit of an attacking positioning boost and stuff as well. So just food for thought with a card like this. Do I think people are going to use this card consistently? Debatable, but I will say giving him a finesse shot plus while being a right-footed player with a 5-star weak foot, it's definitely very relevant for him, right? He also has Trivela too, so if you use him on the right-hand side, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you have the playstyle or not because it's still overpowered, but That would be pretty good for sure. Zola, he gets a finesse shot plus and then a quick step. Yeah, it's funny, man. These cards they feel really, really formatted for engine. Like for me personally, yeah. Like guys, listen, man. I know a lot of people, they don't care about dribbling as much as I do, which I think people are crazy, to be honest. But I guess it depends if you're like speed boost merchants, to be honest, right? But like dribbling wise, like I can't go down this direction of like, oh, I give him a hawk and then the shooting is there, then the physical's there, and then I just have lower dribbling. Like I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's 5'6", like the game works very differently nowadays with this type of stuff. But like this card's a little bit different because 5-star on him is definitely really cool. Yeah, 5-star is really cool. Generally a nice pace area too. He does have advanced forward plus for striker. I wish they gave him plus for the cam positions. That definitely would have been really nice, especially if I wanted to use him in like the side areas, to be honest. But I mean, listen, he still has like driven shot and stuff too, so that with a 5-star weak foot would still be really nice because the shooting is formatted in a way where it's like, you know, very similar to some of the cards that I've tried out so far, where it's like boom, first touch, boom, driven shots, right? Like it's just that boom boom parts right away. So yeah. Jamal Musiala, technical, and then finesse shot, and then it makes him a 5-star. A little bit strangely formatted in the dribbling department, because the way that card is formatted there, I feel like that 86 ball control in certain situations would annoy you. Depends on how it works with the first touch, to be honest. Shadow Striker plus though, am I right? See, that's the thing, right? So this annoys me because it's like if you gave him the right base card stats in the ball control area, and let's say they gave him like a 92 for base card stats, especially for a paid evolution. Well, you look at it from free or paid, because 100k, a lot of people are going to have fodder for the 100k, right? But this card on a hawk would be really interesting on that Shadow Striker, but it's that ball control part in certain scenarios that I feel like would be a little bit annoying. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it, sure, hawk perspective, but honestly, I would still probably give him a hunter because I'd still want to make him as fast as possible, to be honest, right? Has a technical, has a finesse, 5-star weak foot, cutting on the inside. Like you could still hit those bad boys too, right? The center mid part is irrelevant because not really formatted for that, right? Dembele, the transfer market card. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, on a personal level, I never really look into Dembele cards that much because from base mechanic stuff, I don't like the way that his left stick feels until and this has been a thing. You guys have watched the reviews for Dembele's a lot for the last few years. I don't like his dribbling until they literally give him mid 90s and up for every single dribbling stats, and then they give him like press proven, and like until he hits that point, his dribbling, in my opinion, is always super weird, right? That's why I never really look into this card as much. Like even when they release like this card right here, driven shot is really nice. You know, I give him a finisher, chemistry style, everything is 90s, but it's like, dude, his dribbling like mechanics are just so weird. You know what I'm saying? But again, when you have driven shots, it kind of compensates a lot in certain situations. This card, they format cards on purpose, like I mentioned in the reviews, because this card would have benefited a lot from a first touch, but didn't really go down that route, right? But this card does have the first touch, so that does help it a little bit, to be honest. Especially for a card that's 5-star, right-hand side, cutting on the inside. Probably has the rolls, yeah, inside forward, right? So still has those typical things, right? Liao. I mean, Liao has some cards nowadays where it's like, how much is this card? Makes sense that he's up there in price. I was thinking about getting this card for the SBC account just because he has the rolls to be able to use different formations while being 5-star, 4-star. If he had a finesse shot plus, it'd be crazy. But this is the version where it gives you the finesse shot plus, right? And a 5-star capability. Some people would look into this card regardless, just because they would probably still give him an engine. and then improve his dribbling and then just kind of work with it from there. Would I personally prefer the driven shot over the finesse shot? Yes, but like again, having it on the left hand side to cut inside and hit finesse shots is not a horrible thing either, right? Let's see what GG's has for like theirs. I'm curious. I do like Olise in this game. He has one that has a technical. Which one is that one? Technical is nice on him. I don't know what it is. It feels good for that card. Which one is the Olise with technical? Does he have one? I might be the grassroots one. Grassroots one. No. Do you not have technical plus? Do you just technical, like, because I never looked into his actual in-game playstyles. Wow. He actually does technical pretty well. Not like super fast, but like he does it pretty well. So that's actually pretty good. But like, hey, at least you notice the playstyles there, you know? Imagine I'm talking about technical and he doesn't have it. That'd be funny, man. Anyways, have you always been like this? What is your grassroots like that too with dribbling? You're so cringe with certain things. Let me see. See, that makes a difference, man. I will say that makes a difference because this card looks really cool on a hunter, right? Because the dribbling is still in the 90s area. For him, Olise, I don't know what it is. This guy like hits, like he definitely hits. This one though, a little bit different because look at the way that the dribbling is formatted in certain areas. It's like it kind of makes me need to give him a marksman, which I don't like, you know. Because it's that ball. Like, dude, why do they do that, man? That's the same thing to Musiala. Is that on purpose? Because, like, let me see the Olise card. Oh my god, it is, dude. I'm not surprised, right? But, like, come on, the ball control part, like... Guys, this is not FIFA 15 anymore, okay? Dribbling is like I can't just randomly use S1 and all of a sudden S1 has crazy left stick. No, cards need really high 90s for dribbling with playstyles nowadays, right? They release stuff like this and then they give low ball control. They don't touch the ball control on these cards. Now that I'm like noticing it, that's actually mad annoying. Because like, brother, like my opinion shifts completely, right? Because like people aren't stupid. Look, I like that you guys are saying it. That makes me very happy. But it's like I give him a hawk and it looks nice, and then I have 89 ball control. That's so annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because that's done on purpose. That's not give him ball control because there's gonna be certain players that, you know, are gonna be formatted a certain way. Like Kaka, at least he gets a 91, but Kaka's physical, right? Oh, can you guys just go back to the studios and just put a +3, literally +3. That's it, +3, and then bang. You know, I don't complain about evolution. Just +3 for some of these cards. I'm saying this, guys, but to be honest with you, the way that evolutions works, if you've been doing it on sentimental cards, there's gonna be cards that you're gonna be upgrading that have a nice dribbling base stat where, like, you know how I'm looking at Kaka, for instance, and he has 92 or 91 ball control. Some of the cards that you've been doing evos on, they might have gotten to that point where you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Nico Williams, did you do the same thing? Well, yeah, Nico Williams at least has a 90, which, again, you give a finisher and it kind of compensate. But the 89, 88s, like I'm telling you guys, like for me, I don't know, when I get the 80s in those areas, especially Jamal, bro. Jamal 86, that's so annoying. Do I still think Olise would be a beast? I do. I think they gave him like a bunch of very good play styles, but... I mean, I'd probably still work with ball control, but it's just, it's annoying to look at, you know? Annoying to look at a little bit. It's crazy how good this card is in game. If I ever use this Team of the Year Hansen card, she'd probably never leave my team, to be honest. Like one of those cards where it's like, yeah, my dribbling is formatted a certain way in balance, but you don't care. Do I want to work with 76 balance nowadays, though? Probably not. I mean, you could improve this card, though. You could. It makes her... Well, it doesn't make her. She's already a 5-star, but... Yeah, probably like a Hawk flex on her, too, right? It's physical, shooting, and pace boost. 5-star. She still has, like, Trivela on the right-hand side and stuff. That wouldn't be, like, a horrible thing, for sure. Yeah, Garnacho. Garnacho from what? From Europa League. Oh, from Europa League. Oh, at least your ball control is 91. See, the thing about these ones is I don't care that much about these ones because this card's not expensive, and you would just go with this one. Well, I'm saying just go with that one, but playstyles wise, finesse shot is better, but you just don't have skill moves. You know what I mean? Finesse shot is definitely better though. You do have to say. Especially for a card like this that doesn't look that poorly formatted for the Hunter, I would say. Nice little pace boost in the side positions. Maybe even a Hawk. It depends on how much. Because like for me, at this point of the game, I'm trying to maximize the pace as much as possible for those side positions. You know? I think any version of this card is going to be sick, to be honest. Oh, dribbling 88. You little... Oh, but I could give him an engine if I wanted to. I could. It's not ball control. It's dribbling. I could give him an engine if I wanted to. But Dalglish has like an evolution that like you should have done during that time period. Like when I think of the past and now, it's like 99 dribbling on that card. Like, you know? Ooh, Hamm? What are we looking at with Hamm? Because Hamm is amazing by default. I mean, I still mess with this card, to be honest. Hamm is pretty cool. She plays pretty well in game. I have used this card before. You still have 90 shot power. You still have 94 finishing. In this game, you got a green anyways. 5-star weak foot, right-hand side if you use it around inside forward. To finesse it would not be horrible. Is first touch added? No, she already had first touch. Oh, is it this one? Maybe there was an evolution that had a technical. Oh, it's this one. Oh, maybe that's the one I was using. Maybe. Because the ball control is low on this one too. Olise has like good base mechanic stuff though. He's definitely one of those cards like when people were using, there was a time period people were using like Saka and Olise. I 100% preferred Olise over Saka. Still feel like he'd be good, to be honest. Like technical, first touch. First touch might compensate for ball control, to be honest. Especially on this one. Especially on this one. This one looks pretty decent, actually. He is decent, to be honest. You can make him 5-star, 5-star, and add tiki-taka low-driven shots. Oh, you guys know more about that stuff for like the other stuff from the, I guess, from like objectives or whatnot. Pedro Neto gets one too. You can upgrade Pedro Neto again just to get 92 shooting and then a playstyle difference too. First touch, yeah. Would I pay to do that? Debatable, to be honest. Would I pay to do that? Debatable, but I will say I'm really big on first touch nowadays. I was not back in the day, but now I definitely am. First touch, it's because of the way that some of the general attacking plays go down, right? It's because you always want to get that one touch and then shoot right away. And with these types of cards, you can do that, right? Gareth Bale. He's a little weird. Not really. I mean, you could give him an engine. First touch being added helps these cards out a lot. Because that's the thing, right? Like, maybe I'm not like too crazy about the ball control situations, because maybe the first touch being added helps out the ball control quite a bit. Because I think of like Musiala, right? I'm like, oh, 86 curses, right? Because it's like, because dude, there's some formations right now where if you use them as a shadow striker, it's pretty nice. So with a card like this, if I were to give him like a hunter, that'd be pretty cool too, you know? Ginola. I don't know what your base mechanic stuff is for me to tell people about the balance on the card. I don't know if I used Ginola that much this year. There is that Thunderstruck card, but I've not used him yet. And pretty big difference with the dribbling, all right, and a press proven plus. They probably do that on, like, see, transfer market cards that are expensive. They do the things that are required for some of these guys. Technical and incisive is not bad on him either, eh? Do you have Shadow Striker? Oh, he has Playmaker. I was about to say that'd have been cool if they gave that to him, actually. Yeah, Hamm I don't mind. I think she looks cool, but some of the improvements are kind of like not like super crazy, you know. Vinicius Jr. is like going to be a big one for people just because like they can grab the rare gold version of his card and then just have a 5. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like having the player of the month version, but not needing to do the player of the month version. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be for a lot of people. Because these play styles are pretty good. They're still pretty good. He's still 5-star, 5-star, right? Still has like good pace and stuff. Rapid with a quick step. So that'd be pretty relevant. Hansen, Nico Williams. Ronaldo gets one too? I mean, no, isn't Strike Force better for this card? I swear it was. Strike Force is not there anymore, right? Yeah, it's not. Bro, Strike Force Ronaldo? So good. If he was on the SBC account, my goodness gracious. Such a good card. To Son. What else is on GGs? Let me see these GGs guys. GG guys. Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son? 91 for dribbling. I mean, stuff like this is kind of formatted for him because he's always an engine guy, right? You always got to give him an engine. And this card has Press Proven Plus. Base card stats is in a better area. Does have Finesse Shot Plus, 4-star, 5-star, so you can hit some finesses. Advanced Forward Plus Plus. Inside Forward as well. Ronaldo, Gervinho. Gervinho with Finesse. Finesse and Rapid. Streets won't forget Gervinho. Ah, so this is what you do. Well, there you go. It's like, hey guys, we're going to release this Gervinho card that doesn't look too crazy at first, but then maybe we drop an evolution. He still looks a little weird. They really formatted these cards for engine, bro. I'm telling you, like, look at the way that they format them, bro. With the lower shot power. That's hilarious to look at. But these cards would still do well, to be honest. They would still do well. Because at least in his case, he has the finesse shot, right? He didn't have finesse shot before. So that's why in the left wing position, I'm like, this is kind of pointless. But then it's like, oh, now you got this Gervinho that you can give an engine to. So if he cuts inside, he can actually hit a finesse shot. You know what I mean? So that's not too bad there. Nice improvement. Di Natale, you give him the Rapid Plus. He had like a Strike Force that was better as well too, right? Yeah, that agility is kind of weird because it makes you want to give an engine again. I mean, it formats them nicely with that one. Let's see here, man. Rodriguez? Oh, do you make him more usable? 86 dribbling. It depends what you do to that. I mean, hey, you know, give him an engine. He's pretty nice. A playmaker cam. I'm not really against this completely, to be honest. No. Usability wise, it increases quite a bit actually. But like, yeah, mid 90s for pace, but like you're increasing the usability of the card. But the playmaker would be nice. Shooting is generally well formatted. A lot of 90s in there. Got a green, your strikes anyways, kind of vibes, you know. An interesting one for sure. Doumbia gets a better one too. Quick step, and then this one gets finesse shots with a 4-star, 5-star. Probably formatted for the engine again. You guessed it. Unless you have like the press proven one. You know what I mean? A lot of choices in this one. A lot of choices. Malen gets one. Can I tell you guys something about Malen? So I think Malen could be really good. But bro, there's this market card. I never seen this card before, right? But I did face him one time, brother. And you guys know, man, like right away you'll see certain things and you'll be like, yeah, Inception would love this card. Brother, first touch plus with rapid plus formatted like this on a hawk, brother. Ooh, look at this card, man. No wonder he's extinct on both consoles. Look at this thing, dude. Was this an OBJ card or is he an actual market card? I think he's a market card. At EA average price 400,000. Yeah, dude. I don't think I have this on the SBC account because I didn't open packs during that time period. But like, brother, look at this card, man. Right? A first touch plus. Oof, I'm so big on that playstyle nowadays, bro. I'm so big on it. This one here. Oh, not this one. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's good. It might not hit the same though. I don't think it's gonna hit the same. But it's a good improvement. This one probably has like really good rolls to watch. They probably have, I'm gonna guess like he's base right mid. Okay, so inside forward for both right wing and right mid, and then striker advanced forward plus plus. That's my prediction. What a surprise, bro. Ha. What a surprise, dude. What a surprise. Market cards way better than these guys, man. I'm telling you. Way better. Yeah, I don't know. When I look at that, like this game is so meta nowadays. I'm like, I mean, to be fair with Van Persie, he was always formatted for the engine, and this does improve his card quite a bit, to be honest. It does. 4-star, 5-star on him too, right? So you can utilize finesse shot with him too. So that's not horrible either. Like usability increases quite a bit for something like this. Yeah, not completely against that. That's a good improvement for him, actually. This does have a lot of options, but you just have to be a little bit careful, guys. Like if a player has low ball control, then you just have to kind of like try out the first touch parts because it's being added, right? So it definitely helps these cards perform a little bit better, right? Let me see here. It does have a lot of options though. Let me see Chiesa. That's from this. Evolutions. Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing with some of these ones, right? Because like this one, for instance, you do a double evolution on him, but he still has low ball control. But the first touch is added. You guys get what I'm saying? Like that's like the weird part because honestly, the card on a hawk with a first touch already added, it actually looks quite decent for those side positions. I mean, he doesn't really have pluses and rolls, but what Salah is this? I'm just checking my Discord right now. These guys are putting some options here. What is this from? 93.91? Guy's pointing. Oh, it's the player of the month one. Four-star, 3-star into a 4-star, 5-star. Look, I'm telling you, like, you see what I'm saying? They're like, hey guys, we'll give you low ball control, but we'll give you that first touch as well. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, Hawk, I mean, it could still be pretty decent on him. For sure. Let me see this Leroy Sane card. Leroy Sane. From the SBC, right? Yeah. Ball control 88. Ball control 88. Bang! Oh, 90 ball control. You little retatinge, huh? You little retatinge. What do you get? So you get rapid plus for this one. That's not bad, actually. And then just give him a hawk. Not completely horrible. Not completely horrible. Let's see what else these guys got. Nothing like super crazy else. I always like these lists because people are usually like pretty accurate for the most part. Like some things I think should be a little bit higher for like the best choices, but trying to see. I'm just trying to scan if I see anything like that really pops up right away. Again, I still think Musiala. Oh, if you say, oh, that's the one. Okay. There's one that someone in my Discord has. That's like the Musiala version. Let me see which one it is. It's this one. Yeah, and then he did an Evo on him that made him 92. Or I guess he did this one. Ah. This is what I mean, right? Like when I see stuff like this, it's like technical and rapid, and then I give him a hunter, he's actually well formatted on that shadow striker role. You know what I mean? Dribbling in the mid 90s as well. But that's for the center stage one, right? You gotta be careful with that specifically for this evolution. Doku gets one too. 4-star, 5-star for him. Yeah, same thing for all of them. Really cringe things from EA, you know, when it comes to stuff like that. Like a +3 for ball control with like a limitation or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like he has, like if it's like Kaka and he has like a 91, sure, leave it at a 91, right? But the rest of these is like, dude, some of these guys need like a +4, +5 because it's a combination of both. You have to use ball control with the first touch. You know what I'm saying? Like. Hey, my boy looking fly though. I'm just kidding. He has like some people did evolutions on him that were really nice, to be honest. I gave him like an advanced forward ++. It's always, you always gotta look at stuff, guys. So it's like what playstyle pluses work well with each other. How does it utilize the base mechanics of the card to move into certain positions quickly, right? Like all that sort of thing is just super important. So yeah, with something like this, there's going to be like multiple options to choose from. Some of the cards are already kind of formatted by default to be given the engine, so it's not as bad for them. Like for instance, with Gakpo, it's like, oh, 5-star, 5-star on him, right? The card was already a 5-star, 5-star. Engine chemistry style, improve dribbling, improve the rest of the stuff, right? But yeah, Oriton. Riton generally has really good stuff. So if you like using left mids, she's pretty good. How tall is she? Like female body type, average shorts with 5'6". Yeah, so she probably feels like a pro clubs character in the game, to be honest. I used her for a little bit one time, but that was a while ago. Left wing, a Rafael Leão. Probably the same thing where you have to give a finisher too, right? Yeah, and then you still work with a quick step and a rapid too on the card. So it's like not horrible either, right? Like you give a finisher to him, 5-star, 5-star capabilities because he was 5-star, 4-star before. So now you make him a 5-star, 5-star. So it's not horrible on this one either, right? Because you at least have the running playstyles with the pace as well, right? Yeah. Ethan Mbappe gets an upgrade too if you did this SBC. Yeah. All formatted for an engine, man. I'm telling you. With the way that dribbling is in this game, they're all formatted for it. But they would still be decent because in this game you got a green anyways, man. I'm telling you. You really do. Because like if I give them Hawk, like the dribbling will be will be low in certain areas, you know? Like I said, Olise does have good base mechanic stuff. He has Trivela, so you would have to use him left wing with an inside forward ++. Only has winger. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the ones where like we kind of like we kind of go through it as much as we possibly can. The one thing that I can tell you guys with this evolution in particular is you want to choose cards that, one, obviously will be giving you good links within your squad, right? The reason why this one is a top option for people is just because, like I said, it's like you're getting the player of the month version for like a significantly lower price because you just need to get a rare gold version of this card, give him a Hawk, and it's like, oh, now you have 5-star, 5-star. Now you have generally better shooting stats, right? He's missing certain playstyles for sure, 100%. But that's why people are looking at Vinicius a lot, because it's those sort of improvements and then hey, you guys know more about like the actual playstyle stuff in game too, right? But Olise is one of those ones too. Like, even though his ball control is low, you're providing him with a first touch. I don't know if that was a thing before on the card. No, so that is a big deal. That is a big deal. Because Olise, base mechanics wise, like this card right here, I'm not kidding, was already used in like pro player teams. And he has 89 ball control. I guess because of the rest of the dribbling stats, it's like really, really compensating for it. So it's like with Olise, you can do that risk. You're like, okay, because base mechanic stuff, I already know that he was good from before. So giving me a first touch to work with that is even better. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a compensator of the sort for a card like this, especially in his case, because I think he has like, I don't know if this one has, he just has one for Shadow Striker, because I think the grassroots one or whatever has like a double Shadow Striker. So with cards like that, you can do the risk on it. Musiala at 86, knowing his base mechanics stuff before, a little bit more risky, you know? You have to be careful of stuff like that. Samuel, again, they improve the finishing, decrease the shot power, formatted for the engine. It's like that for all these cards, right? So you can improve a lot of the cards in your team, especially in some cases for free, because the SBC exists. You put your fodder into it. You can upgrade some of the cards that exist in your team and make them significantly better. Because with Samuel, the card before was 4-star, 4-star. Now you make him a 4-star, 5-star. Then you get a first touch. Dribbling is well formatted. The balance is low, sure, but that's the type of thing that you have to look into when it comes to some of the choices that you could potentially make within your squad, right? Like Due gets an upgrade to reactions, and ball balance is like low on the card, but again, kind of formatted for either an engine if those things bother you too much, because he still has a 94 for finishing, or you just go down the route of giving him a hawk and then you just work with the dribbling as it is. Would I do that with agility and balance like that? Not a chance. But again, it's a very, like, in my opinion, engine-based evolution to give a lot of these cards to make them significantly better. Matthias Tell actually does not look that bad, by the ways. Like, this is actually not a bad improvement on him with an engine. A good dribbling boost. He gets first touch plus with a finesse shot. Like, this card could actually cook in game. Was he always 4-star, 5-star, or... No, 4-star, 4-star. So turning him into a 4-star, 5-star is actually not bad for a 100k upgrade. That's not bad at all. It's actually a really nice improvement, because he has good rolls, right? He has the advanced forward plus plus. You can actually use him as a striker up top, and generally cook with the card there too. Yeah. What's Di Natale's thing? Like, is it rolls? Yeah, just one roll plus, and then yeah, he has like no rolls on this card. Yeah, a little bit weird, right? But yeah, look into the evolutions, guys. A lot of different choices to go with. Be very mindful of those things. Like, if you guys are choosing specific cards, try to get cards, like, depending on what you have in your club, obviously, but try to get cards that, again, when you give them an engine, their dribbling is not really that poorly formatted. Like this Tell card, if I give him an engine, he actually looks quite decent, right? With a 5-star weak foot especially. Because both of the play styles would be very relevant for him. You're kind of like one low driven shot. Like, I don't know if you can provide, I don't know, because you guys know this more than me. I don't know if you can give him a driven shot, but if you can, like just a regular one, like that would be a super helpful thing to make him a beast, to be honest with you. It really would. It would make him very, very nice. But yeah, make sure that you look into the ball control part of the card. Like the first touch being added definitely helps it out a lot. And look for cards that have generally good base mechanic stuff, like an Olise, right? Like that technical one would be really nice, but rapid is still pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the side positions, because when people do the pressure tactics against you, it's nice to use technical to move out of the pressure tactics, go back into middle, and then build up your play that way. You know what I'm saying? So couple things, but yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll probably put these three at the top. I don't really mind doing that, because Zola is like really cheap, and honestly, in his case, very similar situation to Tell, where it's like if I give him an engine, he still has like generally good shooting stats. Playstyle advanced forward plus plus is pretty cool on him. You lack physical, but then like you give him an engine, he has like 90s for dribbling, and then he has the first touch. So it definitely adds a lot to these sort of cards, and then in his case, it turns them into a 5-star, 5-star. So I don't mind the way that these cards are trending, because people know that Olise has good base mechanic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why they're looking at him quite a lot. So yeah, if you're choosing specific cards, like I said, just be very careful with that ball control part. If you give them a first touch, it compensates for it, but some people just have better base mechanic stuff to compensate than others. Okay, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.